So what I want to cover is where to make certain changes and edits in Brilliant Directories to create what, quote unquote, what is it, a custom theme. And
Right.
with that knowledge, I think you might have the information you need to start giving it a try.
So, my basic confusion was like, I can do the settings from backend, that's fine. But how I can replicate it on other sites? Because, would it be like, duplicate this entire site, or it's something like, there is a preset XML or some kind of file, if you activate that, you will have predefined theme that was set on different setup, will be copied to your setup as well.
Yes. So when you're making changes, you bring up a very good point. When you're making changes, you're basically updating tables in the database here. So
Okay.
we have we call it an installer tool, and
Right.
when you create your custom theme, there's only certain tables that need to be installed or copied to a new site for that theme to take effect.
Okay.
So we do have the installer. It's we just use it in house. We haven't made it available for customers to use. But working with you, we can make it available for you so you can install themes on people's websites that want to purchase your themes.
Okay.
Okay,
That,
does that make sense?
yep. That sounds good.
Okay. Um, so would you like me just to kind of go around and show you where to make some simple edits and also some deeper edits?
Yep. Let's do that so that we get to know like how we can uh, create a customization in any section on the website.
Very, very good. So I'll start with some basic stuff, and then I'll get a little bit more in depth. So the home page is one area that is pretty easy to customize, and I'll show you. You can go to design settings, like you've probably seen. Um, so one of the tables in the database is the design settings data. So this is one of the main tables that will be copied when you install your theme on a new site, and it can also include custom CSS here that can be applied throughout the site as well.
Okay.
Um, so sure, design settings, you can change very simple stuff, menu colors, that's simple. The homepage layout. So let's say we wanted to start with our coupon theme. The coupon thing, really all we're doing is the search type. We have search types here. This is for member search, category or location search options, sub levels, top levels, and so forth. Feature searches, features are basically the different types of posts, any type of content that is not a member. So
Okay.
event, jobs, classifieds. So you can have one of these searches. Let's put the coupon search. And then you have some orientation options, very simple. Search to find coupons, very, very easy here. And I'm going to go, yeah, okay. Let me save the changes. So if we come back to the home page, one more time, refresh. Here we go. So now we have a search, and this search module will specifically search for coupons.
Coupons, right.
Okay, so now we have same website, but we're putting the coupon search on the home page. Now, why don't we create a coupon? Let me show you how to create a coupon. So to create content, I'm gonna log in as one of the members. These are the sample members of the site. I'm gonna log in as this member, and I'm going to add a coupon, create a coupon. So now I'm in this place where a member can add a coupon. So you can have a coupon title, you can have an image, and I'm going to show you something else as well. I just put this image here. Promo code, 50 off, whatever. End date, you can put an expiration date for the coupon and time. Standard. You could put an external web link for maybe where the coupon can be used. So I put templatic. And you can put a location tag for the coupon if needed. Also a description. I'll go ahead and save the changes. Let me put a nicer picture just so we have something. There we go. Okay. So we can now view the coupon on the live website. If there was a description, it would be underneath here. And I'm going to show you how you can modify this. Here's a sidebar on the right side. Now let's go to the home page and we can search for coupon. There's an auto suggest for keyword. I'll just do a search here. And if we go back to the design settings, let me go back to the design settings. So what we can do on the home page, there is homepage section orders. You can put show recent coupons here. So show recent coupons. And also you can change the title. So you can edit it. So instead of newest coupons, you could say hot deals and offers. You can choose how many results to show and if it shows with photos or without photos also.
Okay.
So I'm going to save the changes. And the reason I'm getting this set up for you is I'm going to go a little deeper into the code in just a moment.
Right.
So if I refresh the page now, so now we have hottest deals and offers on the home page. Okay.
Right.
So this stuff is very simple. Now let's say you wanted to change the way this looks, this module, right? Because that's what's going to make your theme unique. This is our standard way that we display the hottest deals and coupons, for example. So what we have is we have something called show widgets, and what it does is it shows you all the HTML blocks that make up the page. So this is the search module. If you wanted to edit this, maybe you wanted to add a custom field to our default, you can edit the HTML and make it look, add whatever you need to that. So what I want to do is actually edit the recent coupons, and I'm going to customize it. And now this is the code. These are from the design settings, and this is the query to the database to get the coupons. Okay. And if you scroll down, this is the HTML for the design of the coupon for each element.
Right. Right.
So what we can do, so also we use text labels. So it says view all text labels. But if you wanted to add more metadata of the coupon, maybe the reviews or the location, you can add those variables here. So I can let me add to the title here. Give me a moment. Here's the echo of the post title. That's right here. So I'm going to say this is the title. And I'm going to save the changes. So now we have one customized widget on the website. So the customized widgets are also what would be copied when you create a theme. There's a table in the database with customized widgets. So these would also be installed on a theme. The goal is to customize as few widgets as possible, though. So if you can target elements with CSS, it's best, because the lighter the number of widgets, the more efficient you can produce the theme.
Right.
So
actually, this is what I was looking for. I get to see the code now. Earlier, it was just backend settings, and I was not really sure. So of course, we should not be adding so many custom HTML tags or something. But right. I guess we can now target the things.
Right. So let me show you something else that's a little different from WordPress. So in WordPress, if you want to edit the search results, you have to edit the search.php or whatever wherever you're going to have the search results loop, right? So in this case, the way we do that, let me show you, is under content, you want to edit your post settings. And what we can do, here's all our different posts, like blog article, video, properties, jobs. So let me edit the coupon. And you have tabs here: profile design, search results, and the detail page. Detail page is like single.php for the post, but just for coupons. So each type of post has its own areas where you can control the display. So here's the search results design. Sure, there's titles like the default H1 search results. This also supports PHP if you wanted to, use category names and such here. But if you scroll down, this is the page header for this coupons search results. This is the loop over here. So this is all the records that are showing in the search results, and then there's the page footer as well. So let me make a few changes to the search results. So let's say you wanted to enter some keyword boxes here. So let me just make a link here as an example. You do class. It's on Bootstrap also, so you can do, and we'll just do href. Okay, we'll just do that, and I'm going to put this. So, if you wanted to put things in the header of the search results, you can. And then also, this is the loop. So the first thing is the image here. So you see the image of the post thumbnail, and then here's the alt tag. The alt for the image is the post title. If you scroll down a little bit more, here's the H2, which is the post title, and then you can do something. I'll give you an example. This is more HTML for search results. Let me save this. Okay, so now if we refresh here, we can see this is more HTML for search results. So that area controls the loop. So you can redesign this however you want. If you wanna change this to when you have to click on it to see the coupon, instead of just showing the coupon code, you can make that happen if you want to yourself in the theme. You just have to code it properly. Then the detail page is this one, and that is edited over here. Excuse me. So if we scroll back up, that was search results design. Now we go to detail page design, and this is the HTML for the detail page. So in this case, we have we have the image and then the information here. Let's make the image full width instead of only half. So the image is right over, right here. So I'm going to make it just 12 for Bootstrap. Width is 12. Let's save the changes. And now if we look at this, it will be a full width image like that.
Oh, okay.
And then of course, any metadata from the information of the coupon, you can obviously render it on this page. Let me show you some additional, a few more things. For example, how you edit the sidebar and such. So what you can do when you're posting a coupon, I'll show you another part of how our software works. Any questions so far?
No, so far it's good. I'm happy we get to edit the code, and
Yes.
it will help us really understand how the things are going on and how the things are actually querying the database and bringing the data, and it will help us customize the things and create a theme.
Absolutely. So this form is a form that you can edit. So we're asking the person to enter the title and category and promo code, but you can add more fields to this if you wanted to make the coupon or any type of post more robust. Let me show you how you add a field or remove a field. In your toolbox, you have something called a form manager. You can create forms here, and I'll just stick with the coupon. You can search for coupon, and here's your coupon fields, and I'm going to edit this. And here is your publish radio, yes or no, the title, the promo code. So if you wanted to add a new form field, we can say hair color, and then we can choose a drop down, and you can say red, brown, green, whatever it is, and you can give the coupon hair color the system variable name, which you'll use in your PHP. You add that there. So let me put that under promo code here. Also, these form fields, you can add classes. So here's the form control class for Bootstrap. You can add outer element classes and things like that. Let me go ahead and save this form. And now when we want to add a new coupon, it's going to ask us hair color right here, red, brown, green. And then you can use that if you want to create a custom search that includes hair color as a search filter field, you could do that. And obviously you can then show that on the search results page or the detail page as well, the post detail page. Let's see what else. Let's talk about CSS a little bit. So what we have is Bootstrap, and we have a small CSS that is just for Brilliant Directory sites that we made, but you can obviously override them. What you can do is obviously target. This is a module in a sidebar, so you can create your own CSS. I'll give you an example. So add a rule. I'm just doing this. So you can do content with sidebar, and then you target the module, and then you do H3, and you can do background,
Right.
And I'm going to show you an example, and then you can copy this and you can put it in the design settings in the custom CSS for the design settings, and it will be a rule for the website.
Right.
Okay. So we also have sidebars, and obviously in a sidebar you can have any type of element. It's kind of limited with Brilliant Directories. Let me show you our demo site, demo Bootstrap. I think the classifieds is a good example. So this is an example of a post with a photo album. It has multiple photos. So classifieds have multiple photos. Property listings have multiple photos. They follow the same format. They're just called different things, different types of posts. And the form that the user fills in for a classified is different than the form that they fill in for the property listing, but the concept is the same. So you see in this case, we're putting some metadata in the sidebar here. So if you wanted to find a way to create related posts to show in the sidebar, or just things that look nicer, that would be unique to Templatix Brilliant Directories themes, you can definitely do that. The way to do that is in your toolbox, you have a widget manager. So you have one customized widget, and then you have our default library, our bank of default widgets. And those are the ones that are your master widgets that make up the entire website for you. You can create a new widget, and I'm just going to say sample widget. And over here, it's nice. You can put HTML, CSS, and JavaScript in different tabs for your widgets. So we use it all the time. If you need to add CSS just for this widget, so it doesn't render on all the pages, you can put it here instead of the design settings. So I'm just going to create a widget here, a module, and I'll just do H3. This can be any HTML, and you can put the JavaScript and things like that. So let me save the changes. So we've now created a custom widget, which is portable. You can put this anywhere. You can put it in the search results loop. You can put it on the detail page. I'll show you. I'm going to put it in a few places for you so you can see. So We created the sample widget. You can scroll down here. You can copy the PHP version or you can copy the shortcode version. I'm just going to copy the PHP version. Actually, I'll copy the shortcode version. So what you can do, let's talk about the sidebar here again. So now this is the profile page. There's a lot to cover, but I'm just covering the basics for you. So here's the coupon on the members listing. If you go to visit website from the admin, that is when you can get the black admin bar here in the side. That's how you get that. So I'm going to do show widgets. It's going to show me the name of this sidebar. This sidebar is called post single page sidebar. So now I know which sidebar to edit or add elements to. So let's go. I'm in the sidebar manager and I'm going to do post single page. I'm going to edit. You can create more sidebars and you can use them wherever you want. And now I'm going to search for the widget we just created, sample widget, and I'm going to put it at the top. And I'm going to save changes. These are all the different HTML widgets that are rendering in the sidebar right now. So if we come here, and let me get rid of this. So here's my sample widget.
I see. Okay.
Okay, let me show you also one more thing. If we go back to edit post settings, and we edit the coupon, and with the detail page, I'm going to just put it right at the top. This widget equals sample widget. And I'm going to save the changes. And we should see the same module, but over here. And here it is, sample widget. You could also put it in the search results if you need it. While I'm here also, while I'm here, I'm editing the coupon settings. In the search results design, if you scroll down, this is where you can, the default order results by. So you can order results by many, the start date, the expiration date, the post ID, alphabetical order, so on. You can also choose the sidebar to use. So right now it's using post search results sidebar. So if you want to create a unique sidebar only for the events or only for classifieds, you can have different sidebars for different pages of content. So in this case, we're using the post search results, and then on the detail page, you can do the same thing. You can the sidebar to use. Now you can also do no sidebar, and when you do no sidebar, it will make the page full width. So there will be no sidebar here. So now you have a whole, this would be nice for articles maybe that need to be centered on the page. And you can control things like that. Any questions so far?
No, so like customization part is it's going good. I'm also thinking about that stuff, but I'm writing them down, and at the end I will be asking those questions.
Very good, very good. Let me show you the last thing here. One more thing about the widgets. So we put a widget in the sidebar. We put a widget in the detail page. Let me go back to the widget manager. Remember, we edited the display recent coupons on the home page. I'm going to add this sample widget. I'm going to copy the shortcode, and I'll go ahead and I'll put this at the top of the just right above the title here. So you can put the widget inside of another widget. You can have a widget inside a widget. It's infinite. Putting the widgets inside of the widgets. So it's a nice way to create clean code. If you, instead of putting all the code into one widget, you can have different components and just use the different widget components to make an element. So if we scroll down here now, we should see sample widget right here. So here's someone, My Southwest. he updated his homepage. He doesn't even have the search module. He created this. It's a events website for Australia, and
Okay.
he made this module himself for his events. So he designed this. He used all the metadata from the event, and he created, this design
It's nice.
as an example. Yeah, it is nice. He's actually does really
Totally customized it.
totally customize it. Now, these people, they had app themes. You know, the app themes company
Yep.
or Premium Press, one of those. And they went from Premium Press to Brilliant Directories, and they really liked the corners here. See?
Hmm.
So they used CSS to recreate the style they had for the titles of this.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just
Nice.
showing you that how they're using CSS to also get their own style that they like. I don't
Right.
necessarily like this, but I'm just using it as example. Um,
Okay.
so we've made themes. This is one of our demo sites. We don't even start with a search module on the homepage. We just start with a cover, and then we start with some articles. So you can, because it's Bootstrap, you can create more Bootstrap elements. So this is an article slider for a carousel slider for Bootstrap, and all we're doing is we're feeding in the data from the articles. So this is just a MySQL query for the articles. And then it's choosing the 5 selected articles here. So you can create Bootstrap. You can use like Bootstrap snippets and create modules. So even if you don't want to make themes, you can also make modules. And I promise you, people will love to buy more modules. Let me give you an example. And it could be very stuff. It could be related classified ads based on words that are in a classified. You just have to create a MySQL query and then show some results in a widget.
Right.
So let me actually. That's actually a good example here. Is this widget? Let me do this for you. I'm trying to show you some good examples so it gets your ideas going. Let me add something else on the homepage. So this is show recent coupons. I'm gonna do show recent blog articles with sidebar. And we don't have any blog articles, but what I can do is this shows you which are active. I'm also going to link to member feature. I'm going to link this to coupons. So even though it's for blog articles, it's going to show the coupons. So I'm going to put latest coupons and sidebar, no sidebar. We'll save the changes. And I should refresh one more time. Okay, so now it's showing latest coupons. Let me add the sidebar there, actually. It will be nice. I'll do post search result. What I want to do is I want to edit that widget and show you how the MySQL query looks. Okay, so I'm going to show widgets here again. And here it is, display recent articles. So you see here it's not showing the coupon code because this is actually meant for articles, but you can add the metadata. You can edit this how you like it. So I'm going to customize this. So there's some settings here, but here's the query. It says select data ID, data file name from data categories. It's going and pulling from the database. You're probably more familiar with this than I am. These are just some parameters, and then here's the same thing as the other one, basically. Yeah. So what we like to do at Brilliant Directories is we like to give people, some themes to start with, and people then make their own ideas with them.
Right.
A lot of these are very similar: jobs, coupons, and then the customer makes their own extra designs the way they want it.
So the customization ability is much more than what I actually previously thought. I earlier saw the demo, but I did not see this settings and the possibilities. So now it looks much more possible,
Right.
feasible, and we'll be able to customize the things a lot, I believe. This kind of solves the thing. I was under the impression that there will be some kind of free, some kind of zip or some kind of file which will bring in, but this is a copy a website, so I don't think there won't will be any problems. This is pretty nice. Thank you.
All right.
We'll continue this on Skype for a while, and
Okay. My pleasure.
have a good day.
Bye.
Bye.